All right, what is up? This one's gonna be a quick one. I only got 5%. Hopefully, I can get it done. Um, Start this off with okay, we got a whole bunch of XRP information. Okay, you're sitting there. Your price for XRP, what are we at? 240, 250, 230, low twos, like I said, in that range to the early dollar ranges. Kind of a little bit caution. Gauge the fire, see what it's like. Check the temperature in the room. How's it going? Everything's fine. Okay, from what I see, I also like to take this time. I'm not a financial advisor. Um, Nothing I say on here is an indication to buy or sell. This is just a documentation of my trading journey. That being said, here's what I'm seeing. Okay, I noticed that now what you hear all the time in every crypto political related conversation, XRP is being brought up. Okay, two, the U.S. Congress or whoever, they're trying to propose a bill to regulate stablecoins, specifically any stablecoin that's backed by tokens or not anything really, like real cash, right? Banned for 2 years. Funny thing is, what's the one and only really stablecoin that's out there right now that's got clarity in New York and just clarity in general? I don't know about USDC, but I'm pretty sure I know Ripple and X in New York for sure. That New York thing is a big deal. You got Wall Street, you got big banks. Okay, trying to see how it's going. All of a sudden, it's kind of like what when these guys get in these circles, people used to talk about it when they had the Bank of International Settlements, when they were in that little small circle, the little cabal that you got to get invited into in that banking world. Yeah, that's how they play. Okay, it's like there is no such thing as competition. Once you're in there, you're talking about, you know what I mean? They're talking about trying to take out all the other stable coins. Is basically what they're doing unless they start playing their game. A lot of them can't play their game, technically. Okay, I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just saying. Um, Add that on there, and as well as crypto advisory board. They're trying to put Brad Garlinghouse in the White House. Okay, what does that mean is for your company? I don't know. Me personally, this guy's talking about make crypto great again, yada 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 yada. All of a sudden, he's eating dinner with this guy. It's a CEO of my company that I invested in for less than $1, and now it's only $2, and you want to put him in the White House as an advisor for the crypto community? Why? Do you applaud how he's handled his own crypto company throughout all this? Not only all that, but icing on the cake, the lawsuit. Okay, you really think they're gonna put somebody in the White House that's? I don't know how this lawsuit's gonna go. Anything can happen. Not gonna say that they just get off with just scot free, but to me, I know you just watch how these people move, man. The way that they move, when they move like this, stuff's about to happen. Okay, good stuff. Moving on, Vinecoin. You're chilling. Listen, all those coins, they took a hit because Pump Fund got sued, cease and desist. All crazy coins or whatever coins that they want them, cease and desist. I don't know which one of those counts as, the ones that gotta go or not. I think Vine is fine. I think BWT is fine. Funny thing is, like I tried to tell you guys, there was no problem with Pump Fund for years. Or even at the beginning now, or when, meme coins were being dropped. When's the only time that a problem popped up where people wanted to sue? Vinecoin came about. I swear to God, it is going to be talked about at one point. That Vinecoin is an IPO on that chain, and it's pissing off a whole lot of banks. Not even the banks. Wall Street. That guy Vlad Teniff, talking, trying to increase trying to further the process for tokenization of basically to get IPOs back. Okay, they want the IPO money back with them. They don't like that IPO money basically being on Pump Fund. Okay, the fact that you can go launch a coin with just $9,000 and there's not really like a, what I'm saying, you can do whatever. It's the reason why that stuff gets rugged all the time. It's because it's so easy to do it, and there's really no rules. Okay, so yeah, you do need rules over here. Fair enough, but all I'm saying is nobody gave a fuck until Vinecoin came around. And again, so anybody thinking, oh, I'm owning Vinecoin, nobody cares, so they don't care, so they're gonna make sure we don't get money. It's not so much as you owning it. It's more so, if you and I weren't here buying that, don't you think that the price would be a whole lot cheaper, and they would have been the only ones to get it, because that's how it normally used to be, private offerings. Okay, so they can play whatever negotiation game they want to play with that company to, get a special deal or whatever. They can't do that now. Okay, so it's freaky. Okay, would I be worried about it? No, these are called growing pains. Okay, when you got a thing like this going on, it's growing pains. You get winners and fucking losers. Some people are sore losers. Okay, best way I can sum that up. I'm loving the love that I got on a couple of those videos, guys. I'm gonna go through, check out those comments. I've been busy. I'm not gonna lie, working out really more than anything. And then, you know, I'm keeping my ear to the floor, listening around, see if I find some news. And then again, guys, if I don't see anything wrong, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not trying to be a YouTuber, and I'm not trying to waste your time with just needlessly talking. Sometimes I just ramble, and that's just how I am. You know, you should get lucky. I try my hardest not to overload. I can make 20-30 minute videos on this stuff forever. I need to make a live stream soon though, because I don't know, I feel like a live might be nice. It's gotta be for something big. Something's gotta be happening though for that to come about, you know. But yeah, sit tight. SEC case, I'm hearing rumors. I don't know exactly what. I'm just hearing a whole lot of this. Around about now, that energy that's going on right now, I've gotten this feeling before, and I told you, just like the last time I got the feeling. Something's in the air. Watch for this weekend. It might not happen, but watch for this weekend and the next week coming forward for that crypto bill. No capital gains tax. You get no capital gains tax, booming. SEC case win too, that's going to help. That's going to help. They're all going to coincide, man. I was just talking to somebody. It's like these banks and all these people, you know how Visa is trying to work with Elon Musk to set up a little digital wallet on X that you'd all be able to use to send money seamlessly to wherever the heck that you want to send. So they partner with Visa. And here's the funny thing. You know, everybody's like, well, what block? How are they going to use it? Whose technology are they going to use? Go look at their partners. Again, that's how these people move. When one board member moves to like a certain other board member, and it's a no-name company, but the company has promise, pay attention to that, because that's what they do. You're thinking it to yourself like, oh, there's no way, there's no reason of, you know, yeah, a lot of people just don't even think about it. You just think, because I remember when it first happened to me was, okay, somebody joins a new board, who cares? That means a lot, okay, because these guys are the decision makers when it comes to big deals, okay? So if you got two people, you got one person that used to work for one company, comes to work for a new company, new technology, and then you really need a partnership with something that the previous company that the guy works for that's now there, you know, that's what they specialize in. 9 times out of 10, he's got connections to that company. So, you know, it's easier to strike a deal. Notice how on Ripple's stuff, when they're coming up, FDIC, all kinds of money people from all over the place. I believe they had people in the White House too on there. I don't know for sure. You just have to check for yourself, but a whole lot of promise was there, and look at the result. Okay, so now what I'm trying to say is basically that U.S. bill that got proposed, or that they're thinking about proposing for the stablecoin regulation. I want you to know there's two worlds. It's not necessarily insider information, but in that banking world, they're going to get banking news before you. Okay, they're even going to hear about what's possibly happening before you, because that's their job. That's what they do. It's not necessarily insider information, you know. Well, I bring that up to say this. People in the banking sector, they already know who the winner is. That's why they're moving as fast as they're moving. This is in my head. It's not even in my head as educated. I mean, it's just smart. It's just smart. I think about it like everybody now, we're basically, imagine a house is being built on a street that you live on. Okay? You don't have the plan, so you don't know what it's going to look like. So, but you drive by every day, so you get to see, oh, cool. That's what they're working on now. Oh, cool. I can kind of see how that's going to go. But those guys building that house, they already have the blueprint. They already have all that. So these bills coming up, Visa making that wallet thing. You don't think Visa already knew, oh, there's probably going to be something coming up. We can't work with this. We can't work with that. You know, stuff's coming. They knew. I bring that up to tell you that a lot of this infrastructure is being built. The plans have already been made. Okay? The people they're picking have already been picked. Another thing, H-bar. H-bar's turned into a monster. A monster. I already knew it was a monster, but it's just good golly. They're talking about, I'm pretty sure I put this in the last video, US Treasuries. They want to blockchain it. Who do you think they're going to use? I don't know. Don't know. All I know is, actually I don't know. I can't say that. I don't know. Don't care. I mean, it's kind of interesting, but Ondo, the partnership with Xrp, H-bar, the partnership with XRP. If you notice, all these American cryptos are trying to work together, interoperate. Why? Because we talked about this before. It's the beginning of a revolution. There's money to be made. Okay, industrial revolution for everybody. At first, competition comes later. All right, when people have to start growing, because that's how America is set up. Fiduciary duty. We talked about that reasoning why people are gonna probably start buying the Bitcoin. Another thing here is too. I told you Bitcoin is like a, people are like iffy. Oh, now as everybody's scared, it's like, oh, they're not gonna invest in. All of a sudden, they're just not gonna throw any money at Bitcoin, just XRP and everywhere else, right? I don't believe in that, and I'm not. You can think whatever you want to think. I told you that they're gonna do and say whatever that they want and do to get a better price on those. They don't pay a premium. I told you that.